Doing 3D glasses. Right. Okay. Is it smooth, right? Smooth. Okay. What the f-
The behavior of the antlion guard is modeled after that of a bull, rearing its legs and charging headfirst at the player. Originally, antlion guards would hurl noxious theropods at the player that would flush the player into open areas where the large guard has an advantage. It was later decided that this power should be given to the player instead, in order to control an antlion army.
Oh, damn! I'm a B-hop. I'm a B-hop. Oh, I got it. Ow!
Freeman must follow. The Freeman will do wise to heed our extraction of the Myrmidon's aromatic theropods. The process is not entirely hygienic, therefore stand aside.
What?
Freeman will have need of these theropods on the path ahead. Gather them now.
Well, Dr. Freeman, you're a regular antlion now.
Half-Life 2 is a reoccurring theme of foes becoming friends. The two prime examples are the Vortigaunts and the Antlions. This is also prevalent later with various forms of Combine tech used in future chapters of Half-Life 2 and in the episodes. This works well because the player has first-hand experience with the strengths and weaknesses of these enemies before they become tools and allies for the player to use.
The Freeman must use. It is rude of us to commune by flux shifting in front of those whose vocal inputs are impaired. Yes, we'll vocalize in auditory language as a matter of courtesy. Unless we wish to say unflattering things about you. Just so.
Galanga. Give me your galangas right now. I need your galangas. Okay.
Get going, Dr. Freeman. Nova Prospect is just ahead. One man alone wouldn't stand much chance going in there. But a man with a pack of antlions, well, that's a different story.
The Freeman honors us by his presence. Follow Freeman.
Ow.
The Freeman will now be instructed in the use of theropods. Attend now and learn to shepherd antlions with the so-called bug bait. The Freeman will now break out this theropod and toss one into yonder pit.
Oh good, now you are my pets. I got a pet. I got an alien pet.
The Freeman must not delay. Hurl that theropod into the pit.
In the first Half-Life game and its expansions, a tutorial level was included to train the player, teaching basic controls as well as familiarizing the player with various mechanics that would be used throughout the game. While developing Half-Life 2, Valve decided that this was no longer needed, and it would be preferable to instead train the player during the game's main campaign via on-screen prompts and in-game NPCs. This bug bait training sequence with the Vortigaunt instructor is a prime example of this. This scene, along with the scrapyard sequence where you play fetch with dog, effectively convey the game's rules and mechanics to the player without breaking immersion.
The Freeman can also coax his appliance to attack specific targets. Observe the training mannequin and mark it well with another pheromone. The Freeman can excel in all tasks. Now, attend well. Apply pressure to your theropod to signal the Antlions in your command to follow you. The Freeman shows his excellence in all things. And now this one must bid the Freeman farewell. Nova Prospekt lies just beyond. Remember well what you have learned here. The Eli Vance has greatest confidence in you.
I don't need these pets.
When designing the Combine's uniform, designer Ted Bachman considered many options, then ultimately chose an unconventional look for their protective materials. It's typical for video game developers to dress their soldiers in metallic armor. However, this didn't seem appropriate for the high-tech Combine. He also decided against giving them shoulder pads, as it was a popular trend at the time that didn't really make much sense to him. Instead of following the trends of the time, he opted for a plausible design that would age well.
Alert. Contact Stephanie 0 with land speed. Possible anti-system 1 reinfection. All relevant positive stabilization delegates. Nova Prospect Stabilization Force Directive 2. Engage reserve. Contain exigent intelligence. Priority alert. Nova Prospect exigency. Perimeter communication status 0. Internal stabilization team. Deploy sterilizer. In suspected infection blocks A5, A7, B2.
Gordon's journey along the coast was originally to conclude at a large Combine-built industrial factory called the Air Exchange. However, as development progressed, other environments seemed to create more interesting gameplay, and it was then replaced with Nova Prospect. Instead of the Air Exchange's industrial setting, Nova Prospect was a former prison where the Combine now treats humans like machine parts. Similar to how City 17 was designed, a standard human-built prison was first created, and the Combine tech was then imposed upon it. This map design process simulates a history of change and adaptation of the Nova Prospect environment, creating a believable final product. Photoshop was used extensively by the development team. They would use the image editing tool to layer in concept art of Combine technology over in-game screenshots, allowing them to try out different concepts without having to create and texture models and render them in-game.
It's the G-Man! Oh shit! Oh, Mrs. Look, it's the G-Man!
Reacquired Zone Nova Prospect. Ground units deprioritize exigent containment. Hold for override code. Attention Nova Prospect Internal Containment Team. Deservice all political conscripts in Block A7. Prohibit external contact.
Different players reacted in different ways once they were given control over the antlions. Some would treat them as pets, happily guiding them through Nova Prospect. Others enjoyed shoving them into combat and watching them get wasted by the Combine. The fact that some players made a connection with their antlions, despite the antlions' lack of a true face or dialogue, is quite remarkable, and can likely be credited to their animation and the gentle cooing sounds they made.
asked to say a few words to the transhuman. This might cause other resistance members to think before harboring Dr. Freeman. How is it possible? This is not some agent provocateur or highly trained assassin we are discussing. Gordon Freeman is a theoretical physicist who had hardly earned the distinction of his PhD at the time of the Black Mesa incident. I have good reason to believe that in the intervening years, he was in a state that precluded further development of covert skills. The man you have consistently failed to slow, let alone capture, is by all standards simply that, an ordinary man. How can you have failed to apprehend him? Well, I will leave the upbringing for another time to the extent it proves necessary. Now is the moment to redeem yourselves. The transhuman forces are to prove themselves a indispensable augmentation. I'm sure is total extinction. All the other unworthy branches of the species. Let's not allow it to come to that. I have done my part to convince our benefactors that you are evidence to back it up. My words sound increasingly hollow even to me. The burden of proof is on you, as is the consequence of failure. I'll just leave it at that. I have been asked to say a few words to the transhuman arm of Sector 17 Overwatch concerning recent successes in containing members of the Resistance science team. Let me say up front that I regret having to temper my heartfelt congratulations with a strong measure of disappointment. But I wouldn't be doing my duty as your administrator if I didn't pass along the message I have received from our benefactors. The capture of Eli Vance is an event of major significance, make no mistake. And while it's true that conceivably we could have taken him at almost any time in the last several years, the manner of his capture may prove to have unexpected benefits. It cannot have gone unnoticed by all Resistance members that Dr. Vance's capture coincided with the act of Gordon Freeman.
When creating an area, level designer Aaron Barber found it important to first become very familiar with the type of environment that he was attempting to create. This can be done by watching movies or documentaries, as well as studying architecture books and reference photos. He would start the design process by conceptualizing the level as a whole, creating an overall layout before focusing on the details of each individual area. Then he would work on the composition of each area, not worrying about textures or lighting. Finally, he would iteratively add in details, breaking the level down into a series of smaller issues until it was complete. This top-down approach ensured the level as a whole was cohesive, and it allows for large changes to be made before individual areas are polished.
When designing the Combine technology, the animators and artists at Valve worked together closely to create bridges, gates, and walls that had an interesting look, with highly detailed animations to match. One of the prime surviving examples is the Combine Wall, which advances through the city, destroying anything in its path.
The heads for all characters within Half-Life 2 are based on the heads of real people. Valve used individuals with striking looks, creating 3D models of their heads and using photos of their faces as textures. Alex's face was based on Jamil Mullen, who was also her body model. She did the motion capture for many of Alex's basic animations, such as running and jumping, which took several days. As useful as motion capture is, data points from an actor's motions need to be translated into the existing 3D models, and adjustments need to be made to ensure that animations can loop seamlessly and flow into each other.
There. Gordon, you made it. Boy, am I glad to see you. We better hurry, Gordon. I'm glad you made it here in one piece. My dad's up there somewhere, in that holding area. It's gonna take some doing to get him out. Let's get out of here. I'm afraid I'm flying blind here. Every now and then a Vortigaunt gets captured and sends back information, but we don't have a complete picture of the place. The little we do know is all bad. Get ready.
Over here.
This'll get me into their security system. Now to find my father. Oh my god. These poor people. There. All right, I think I can bring him in. There. He's on the way. Let's go meet him.
These prisoner pods were designed to intrigue the player. They are something seen throughout the game from the very beginning, but their real purpose isn't made clear until this point. Their design was finely tuned in order to spark curiosity within the player, allowing the player to form theories as to their use, without making the pod's purpose too obvious from the beginning.
Come on. He should be in here. Let me just get this open. There he is. All right. Let me see if I can get this open.
Gordon, really you? I can't believe you found me.
Dad, are you alright?
I'm fine, but you've got to get out of here.
We're here to get you out, Dad.
Never mind me. Save yourselves.
No, we're not leaving you. I think I can recalibrate the Combine portal to get us out of here.
But where will you go?
I talked to Dr. Kleiner. His portal was almost working again. If he's managed to repair it, we'll end up there. If he hasn't, well, we couldn't be any worse off.
It's not worth the risk, Alex. I can't lose you. Get out while you can.
We're not leaving here without you. That's final.
We can't leave Judith here either.
Don't worry, Dad. We'll find her. For now, I'm going to send you to the teleport chamber. I'm not saying goodbye, Dad. We'll meet you there.
I know you will. I'll see you there, baby.
Let's get out of here.
All right. Over here.
I'm gonna head back to the security station and try to patch into your suit radio. Wait till you hear from me. Hey, take care of yourself.
When viewing a movie, every camera shot is predetermined, and as a consequence, each scene will be seen from the same angle every time. In the best movies, every shot is selected to clearly showcase the actors' performances, the set design, and the lighting. In Half-Life 2, however, the camera's position and angle are essentially complete unknowns to the developers. Therefore, the game's cinematic sequences have to be able to look good and be clear from every angle. This means that small and discrete dramatic movements are replaced with broad gestures. As one could imagine, this could sometimes lessen the dramatic pretext of the original performance. Lighting is an issue as well, because characters also have to be lit in a way that looks good from any angle. Sometimes the in-world lighting will work for this, but in other instances, invisible lights have to be suspended in space for the proper look to be achieved. While neither of these design decisions are optimal, trade-offs often have to be made in order to give complete control to the player at all times.
Hey, it worked. Let's see what I can do to clear the way for you. Keep an eye out for Mossman. I'll get my dad through the prison as far as I can, then I'll catch up with you. Hang on, I'll see if I can figure out how to get that gate open. Okay, got it. I'll have this open in a jiffy. Damn, it's jammed. Okay, I've got an idea. Head back to that office. According to the schematics, there should be a vent behind those shelves. Be careful, Gordon. I'm picking up a lot of Combine sensors in the area ahead. I'll start working on this gate. Just Coming up to another control room. Looks like it's still occupied.
These Combine turret defense battles are a good way to provide a change of pace for the player. As the Half-Life games are almost always about advancing, segments like this provide a different experience, almost like a battle puzzle. Setting up the turrets in the correct locations, locating supplies, and knowing the layout of the area is important. This adds a layer of strategy unique to these segments. Many players don't know that they can carry these reprogrammed turrets from one battle to the next. While carrying the turrets can be cumbersome, the result is quite pleasing, and the sheer firepower can prevent the Combine soldiers from even entering the room during the final standoff.
My guess is there's a bunch more soldiers heading your way. Quick, search the room. There should be some Combine turrets nearby. I can reprogram these turrets to attack the enemy. Set them up to defend the control room. I can't shut down those fields from here. I'm going to have to catch up with you to get access to them. I'm picking up a lot of incoming soldiers. Hold the fort till I get there. Be there in a second, Gordon.
Sorry it took me so long. Glad to see you're okay. Let's see if we can find Mossman. It looks like this station might give me better access. There she is. Wait a minute. How'd she...
It's from your area.
I'm not calling about that.
What's she up to?
You promised you weren't going to touch Eli.
Oh my
The
god.
soldiers were a bit overzealous, I admit, but he was too tempting a prize to simply turn loose. especially in the absence of Gordon Freeman.
You would have had Freeman if you'd been patient and just waited for my signal.
We weren't entirely sure you were ever going to get around to that. Human loyalties being what they are.
Dr. As I have stated before, you have to let Eli come around on his own.
I have known Dr. Vance far longer than you, my dear. I'm afraid your feelings for him may have blinded you.
Feelings? This has nothing to do with feelings. It's a simple truth that when Eli believes
This is not open to debate, Dr. Mossman.
Doctor, please.
So sorry, Judith. I'm all out of time.
Damn her! I don't believe this! Come on, Gordon. Now we've really got to hurry. Go on ahead. I'll disrupt the next level of security and catch up with you when I can.
Contact has moved to Block 3A. Warning. Sterilizer and containment field may be compromised. Airwalk.
directions. Here they come. More soldiers.
depleted.
Sorry to take so long, Gordon. Looks like you could have used some help. I won't leave you again, though. Now let's track down Mossman. Come on.
Detection systems inactive. Remaining stabilization standards. Report containment status,
Pardon me. Uh-oh.
Vital signs critical.
Attention ground units. Mission failure will result in permanent off-road assignment. Code reminder. Sacrifices.
Great, another security station. Alright, Mossman, where are you? Ha! Found her. Ha! Got you now! Uh-oh. Well, come on, Gordon. We don't want to keep her waiting. Come on, Gordon! Door. No turning back now. There she is. Leave it talking to me, Gordon. We may need her to get out of here.
Hello? Oh, thank God, someone. Alex? Gordon, how did you get in here?
We know all about you and Brain.
What?
You've been a spy for the Combine the whole time.
What are you talking about?
Damn it! Move back, Mossman. We're coming in.
Alex, whatever you may think, I assure you I have worked to protect your father.
Shut up and be glad you're still some use to us. We're going to reconfigure this teleport and get the hell out of here.
You see, we're working to the same end. I've already reprogrammed the modulator to emulate a Zen replay.
That's my father's work you stole.
It's my work, too. And I had to prove to Dr. Brain that your father would be the most valuable member of any research effort going forward.
Enough of your bullshit! Look, Gordon, there's my dad. I'm going to bring him in.
You found Eli?
No thanks to you. Just enter the coordinates for Dr. Kleiner's lab and let's get moving.
But we need access to the teleport platform and we're locked out.
I'll take care of that. Let's get going. Oh my God. You've been working with this thing? For how long?
Never. Until now. I did have a fairly good idea of what to expect.
I'll bet you did. It looks like it's waiting for us.
The Combine uses a peculiar pulse-forming network with a very long rise time. It takes quite a while to recharge.
So you warmed it up for us. Good. And just in time.
Dad, down here. Sorry we took so long. I hope that wasn't too bad for you.
Don't worry about me, sweetheart. Judith! I see they set you free.
Not exactly.
Eli! I was so worried about you.
The coordinates, Dr. Mossman.
So, this is the Combine. It's smaller than I imagined.
Hurry up, Mossman.
Dr. Kleiner!
Yes, Alex. Where are you?
We're in Nova Prospect, and we're running the Zen emulation for the first time. Are you ready for us?
Ready, willing, and fully enabled.
Good. We'll send my dad through first. He's in position for... What's that?
No.
Hold on, gotta bring us back down. No! Stop! What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Alex. It's the only...
No! Get back here!
going on,
Dad!
Betrayed!
What's happening?
Think, Alex, think.
Dr. Kleiner, you have to stop them!
Stop who, my dear?
Oh my god! What coordinates are these? Where the hell did she take him? No. Cover me, Gordon. I've got to reset the portal.
Why didn't she check the coordinate first?
What? What'd you say?
I said like, why she didn't check the coordinate first?
Okay, stop banging on the door, Jesus. You mother... The blew up my stutters. Come on, boy.
Teleportation technology is central to the Half-Life series, and it was therefore important that the various teleports within the game be visually distinct from each other. Kleiner and Eli's teleports were small and appeared to be cobbled together using whatever materials they could get their hands on. The Combine's teleports, on the other hand, had a grandiose polish not found among the Resistance's tech, clearly displaying the Combine's limitless resources. It was important that teleports differed from each other, yet shared certain visual qualities. Implied that the same type of technology was being used in both teleports. Certain shared visual cues, such as the rounded raised platform, effectively conveyed this idea.
I'll flashbang Chan. Oh shit, we're back here.
My god, we made it. But where's Dr. Kleiner? Dr. Kleiner, let us out!
Alex? Gordon? My God, how did you get here? And when?
What's wrong?
My dear, I had given up hope of ever seeing you again.
I was afraid we might not make it either. I think the teleport exploded just as we were porting out.
Indeed, it did. And the repercussions were felt far and wide, but that was over a week ago.
What do you mean? Gordon and I were just there a minute ago.
Fascinating. We seem to have developed a very slow teleport. This suggests an entirely new line of investigation.
A week? Then what have we missed?
A great deal, my dear. The blow you struck at Nova Prospect was taken as a signal to begin the uprising.
But what about my father?
Well, that is most troubling. According to the Vortigaunts, he is a prisoner at the Citadel.
We've got to get my father out.
Barney has been leading a push with that very aim in mind. And another of your friends arrived several days ago.
Dog, you made it! Good boy.
So there, you see? It's not all hopeless.
I wish I shared your optimism, Doctor.
Doc, come in. Are you there? Hey, Doc, are you there?
Yes, Barney, and I'm no longer alone. Alex and Gordon have just arrived.
Well, man, that's good news. I almost gave you guys up for lost. We're planning to set up a staging area for attacking the Citadel.
Gordon and Doc can
Don't
head your
push
way.
me.
I want to get Dr. Kleiner somewhere safer. Then I'll meet up with you.
I'll take all the help I can get. Oh, crap! Incoming! Go on, get going!
Okay, Gordon, you heard him. I'll catch up with you as soon as I get Dr. Kleiner settled.
Just a minute. I can't leave without Lamar.
Oh, no.
Where did she get to?
Go on, Gordon. I'll take care of this. Gordon, take care of yourself out there. Dr. Kleiner, there's really no time.
No, she's around here someplace.
We'll find you another pet head crab. There are plenty to go around.
There's only one Heady.
Go on. Find Barney.
Lamar?
Oh, wait, you thought this was the G-Man? That's not the G-Man.
Great Scott!
No, not this picture.
Oh.
Find Barney.
Come out, Lamar.
Go on, Gordon. I'll take care of this.
Lamar!
Or maybe I've seen it like in some fan animation.
Oh. The fuck is...
Yes. Lamar is extremely wary of your crowbar.
What? My crowbar? Why always my crowbar?
Go on. Find Barney.
Special attention was given to eyes when designing the game's characters. Human brains are hardwired to read eyes, so it was essential that they be spot on in order to be convincing. A real person's eyes are not spherical, so Half-Life 2's character models were designed the same way so that they'd glint properly when they rotate.
I'll take care of
It was also important to make sure that the characters would look at the player directly and correctly. Player reaction to these small details was very positive, making players more at ease and comfortable in the game world. Players said that the characters then seemed kinder, smarter, and more human. A substantial amount of time was devoted to something that may seem superfluous to the development of a first-person action game. However, getting these small details just right had a large payoff.
Go on. Find Barney.
Great God!
You little dancey robot. Okay, well, I'm gonna end this video stream here. Thanks for watching, see you next time, bye bye.